Hey guys, this is going to be a quick lesson on the surface area and volume of rectangular prisms. First thing I'm going to do is just go over a quick how to draw rectangular prism. Draw your base on an oval, and with practice you'll decide what size oval is best. And if you watch the other videos and see the other prisms where your base could be maybe a triangle, or your base could be a pentagon, or your base could be an octagon, whatever, by drawing the vertices on the circumference of the circle, you're actually really going to help yourself draw a really great picture. Next, what I like to do is draw now 4 vertices, but don't put anything directly next to each other. A little higher or lower. And don't put anything behind each other either. So this looks pretty good to me. Connect. And then you just go up from there. So that's one way to draw it. I know some people learn to draw like a rectangle, another rectangle, and then connect them front to back, and that's a good way too. But the reason I'm pointing this out is because when we draw pyramids, this technique is going to be really helpful. I'm using pen, so I couldn't make dotted lines, but I'm just going to go over the lines that are more visible from the front with a highlighter. There we go. Now I'm just going to rewrite the equations for myself, and I'll point out what each piece actually means. Now I'm going to write it with the 2 distributed. What is WH? Well, if this side is W, this little edge, the length, and this is H, and this is L, obviously meaning width, length, and height. WH is the area of this face right here and this face right here. And since you have 2, it's 2WH plus 2 LW. LW is the area of the bottom and top, plus 2 LH. And LH is the face on front and the face on the back area. So that makes the entire surface area. We have 6 faces on any rectangular prism or cube. An easy way to remember that there are 6 faces is just to think of a die, or like a dice, which is numbered with dots 1 through 6. So 6 faces. A lot of people accidentally think that there are 8 faces. They kind of count 4 and 4 for the vertices, but just be careful at that. And now volume. Now some people say that the volume is length times width times height, and they just look at it just like that. But if you look at it as any prism, all prisms have a volume that we can write as capital B, H, where capital B stands for the area of the base. So you've probably seen that before. And since the base shape can vary, like I mentioned before, you could have a triangle, octagon, pentagon, whatever. This is a good general formula because you could apply it to many, many shapes. This is just quite specific for a rectangular prism. Now we're going to try this example. Let's do surface area. So we have 5, 2, and 10. It doesn't really matter which one you consider the length, the width, or the height. You're going to get the same answer either way. So in this particular type of prism, it doesn't matter, okay? In other solids, it may matter, so you always want to pay really good attention. I'm going to assume that 10 centimeters is my length, my width is 2, and my height is 5. Now, just to clarify why the 2 was factored out up here, it's because you're going to double everything anyway, so there's no harm in just figuring it all out and doubling at the end. It's a little less to write down. So that's definitely the benefit, but I wanted to break it down this way just to kind of show you where it all comes from. 2 times 5 is 10, 10 times 2 is 20, and 10 times 5 is 50. That makes 2 times 80, So the surface area is 160. This is centimeters times centimeters, centimeters squared, same and same. So we added all centimeters squared together. That makes an area of 160 centimeters squared. Now let's check out the volume. If you think of it as the area of the base times the height, the area of the base is 2 times 10, and the height is 5. Centimeters times centimeters times centimeters is going to give us centimeters cubed, just like x times x times x is x cubed. 2 times 10, 20, times 5 is 100. So the volume is 100 centimeters, cubed. Hopefully this example helps you if you're working on any type of surface area or volume of rectangular prisms.